Afternoon troops, another day, another river. Mission impossible today. I've had loads of things to do this morning. Got 4 spare hours. Got to try and end this run of blanks. So I've got 4 hours. Started fishing at 1. I'll be packed up by 5. So I've got 4 hours. Try and winkle out some pike. First pike of 2023. It's been a rough couple of, well, 6 weeks. I said in my last video that I hadn't had a fish since this first week of December. It was worse. Last week in November. So, you know, I've gone 5-6 weeks now without a fish. So all 3 rods are in. Yeah, by the time I'd done all my chores, I was done by 11:45. Got changed. I ain't brought any lunch with me, no coffee, no nothing like that. Just me rods, me bait, me, you know, get out on the bank. Spare 4 hours, local water, 5-6 minutes from the house. I was going to try somewhere else, but there was loads of traffic and lorries delivering them. And when I drove out the end of my road to turn right, I was going to get held up in traffic, so I sod it, turn left, boom. So yeah, I'm down there and I'm fishing by 12. So I hope to be fishing by 12, but by the time you find a swim and do all your bits and bobs, plumb the swim, it's now getting on for 1 o'clock. As I say, I've got 4 hours. I've got all 3 rods in. There's a poor couple opposite me hunting high and low for their missing dogs. So I've got to keep another eye open for any strays running along. But it's a sunny day, breezy, very mild. River's still bombing through. I've come down near a few bridges. Hopefully there's some prey fish down here and we can instigate some feeding. I've got the rods in half hour at the most and I'm boosting them with oil. You know what I mean? I'm going to really got to try and catch some fish this year. Once you get that monkey off your back and you break your duck, we'll be off and running. But at the moment, the pike are definitely winning in 2023. Let's have a look at this swim. There's a bridge just downstream. I don't like fishing too close to bridges because you get a lot of debris. Shopping trolleys, car tyres, you name it, that's in there. So my right hand rod, down in the right hand margin, whole sardine, size 4, single curved hook. That's sitting there undisturbed, that one. The middle rod I've got to reposition. The middle rod I'm out a little bit further. You can't see me float because it's the weeds pulled it under. So you go out too far and you get hit by debris. That's half a herring, the tail end. Again, that's a single circle hook. So I've tried it. It's about the same, I don't know what size they come in. It's about the same size as a size 4. It's a circle hook though. Red one. Bit of colour. And the left hand rod down there in the left hand margin. The reason I put it down there in that little slight bay in the reeds is I saw a swirl. Don't know what it was. I don't know if it was pike, perch, it could be anything, could be a tench, it's that mild. There was definitely a swirl in there. In there I've got a whole herring, size 4 curved hook. So we're all in, raring to go. Now, as you can see, it's not cloud in the sky that way. It's quite a windy day, but luckily enough it's coming from behind me, so it's whizzing over the top of my head. So down here in the margins it's nice and calm and shallow, you know what I mean, peaceful. Thought it was going to be one of those days where I was going to have to get the old microphone out and shout and scream to be heard. So here we go, let's see if we can catch some fish. Well, we're 2 hours in and a continual tale of woe. I ain't had a touch. Don't look like I'm going to get a touch, to be honest. But things change on your head, don't they? You know, it's a pleasant afternoon. The baits are presented alright. There's a bit of... I mean, it's a lovely afternoon. The baits are presented well. There is a lot of fine green weed coming down the river, so every sort of like 20 minutes, half hour, you'd have to bring your rods in anyway, you know, because it feathers all the way down. Some of that's getting on the hook, not a lot, not enough to mask the hook, and the bait's not sat in weed either, so you know, everything's all right. It's just tracking the pike down again, you know, another section of the river, another day. Devoid of pike, or I mean they could be on the far bank where the sun is, you know. Prey fish are over there warming themselves up in the sun. The pike could be over that side, but it's still pumping through after all the rain we've had, so fishing any distance is virtually impossible. It's a lovely afternoon. The sun's shining. Not on me, I'm in the shade now, so it's quite pleasant. You can see behind me, look, lovely scenery. I thought I'd do for a pike now. Jesus. You know, so I was busy all morning, and then the wife was out walking the dog, and I thought, I've got to spare 4 hours, so, you know, see if I could break me duck for the year. But at the moment, no cigar. I don't know, it's tough work at the moment, but I'd rather be doing this than sat in the house watching telly or something. It's not really my cup of tea. But if you are watching, get yourself a cup of tea. It's going to be action packed from now on. We're going to whack into them. I'm always confident, but you know, you got to be confident. You know, you don't know what's around the corner with this fishing lark. Your next run could be a run of a lifetime, so going to keep plugging away, and that's all you can do. You know, if you're blanking, it doesn't matter what species you're after, what venues you're fishing. If you hit a run of form like this, and you know what you're doing is correct, and you know the baits you're using are decent, good baits, your time will come. You just got to put in the effort, put in the time, and you will get the reward sooner or later. So I just got to keep going. No point me getting down about it and moaning, you know. I mean, you don't tune into YouTube to watch some bloody old git moaning and groaning all the time, so just got to keep going, do what I do. I know it produces, and it will produce, and also I'm going to whack into a few. But sorry about that, I turned away to check my rods and the screen all went dark. Yeah, so you know, you've got to keep doing what you're doing, and then every dog has its day, as they say. So we ain't done yet. Got to, as I say, sit back, relax, get yourself a cuppa. It's going to be action packed for the next couple of hours. Another quick fire session coming to an end. Almost dark. Only had a few hours to try and catch a pike, try and get off the mark for this year, and it ain't worked yet. We're still struggling. Still waiting for the first pike of the year. Thought I'd have a little dabble on a little free stretch just round the corner from my house. A limited time, but very limited success. Obviously, if I catch another fish, I'll tag it on the end of this, troops. Really do appreciate the views and the subscriptions and the likes and the comments. Keep them all coming. Sorry I haven't got anything on the bank for you again today. It's starting to get to me now. What a glorious evening. Come on please, fishing gods. Let's cap it off with something nice. Well, it looks like it's going to be another dismal session. Quick fire 4 hours, hoping to catch a fish, but wasn't to be. 3 sessions in the new year and not a pike between them. Oh my days, what are we going to do? Now, get the dreaded lures out. No, it's not that desperate yet. I say it's a quick fire session. Normally I wouldn't have come here. I had planned to go somewhere else for a couple of hours, I say, but the traffic was really bad. I left the house, I came here, just round the corner. You never know. I mean, I've had a good session. I fished it along here a couple of times this season. I've had one really good session. So you know, you never know till you try. So what are you going to do? You've got to spare 4 hours. Me, I go fishing. You know, I can't help myself. So we got out, got the rods out, got the baits in the water. No cigar again. So gonna stick out till it gets dark. Be home by 5 o'clock. Cook the dinner, get some brownie points, and work tomorrow. Dreaded work. So hopefully we'll. I say it every video now. Hopefully we catch something. I'll tag it on the end of this. But you know, that's getting a bit monotonous. It's like watching paint dry at the moment. We've got to get ourselves some pike. You know, got to do something to break this rut. So work tomorrow. Then I've got a day off. So I'm going to try a different venue for me in the morning. If that doesn't produce by midday, I shall whiz round to one of my drains. The river's just not producing at the moment. You know, it's not a bad level, but it's still bombing through and there's still a lot of debris in there. So maybe it's, you just can't get out where I would normally fish. You just can't get out there for any length of time. You know, I mean, you can get your bait out there and present it, but it's literally minutes before the debris starts taking it away and then pulls the float under. Leisuring's even worse. You know, it's just beep 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 all the time. So as I say, I'm going to try a different venue next time out, I think, and then we'll take it from there. But thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below, how's your year? Got off to a good start, bad start, indifferent, or haven't you been yet? Me, I'm suicidal. Well, we got to catch something. You know, it's getting beyond the joke now. So, but we'll keep plugging away, and hopefully I'll tag a big one on the end of this little chat. Thanks for watching, troops.